What's good, everybody? Welcome in to the Early Edge, your daily sports betting brand of record. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all sports betting, and it's not close. How much fun was last night if you bet on the Cowboys? Here is our recap. Had a pretty good day at the brand. Once again, the speculator, 2 check marks day after day after day. The Maestro, 2 out of 3. AB, 2 for 2. Even your boy, 4 for 2, including late last night, the Lakers winning and completing that money line parlay. Also, you guys know I lost a showdown with the counselor last night, but if you listen to the show, live betting was in play all night long, and I bet multiple times on the over at 39.5, 40.5, 41.5, so that late touchdown cashed those as well. You got to pay attention to the entire game. But, a busy day at the brand. You know our week starts on Tuesdays here at the Early Edge. And today, the most important NFL show we do all week, our mega preview. And the matchups this weekend, you could not ask for anything better than what we have 4:30 p.m. Eastern today. Then, we've got a kickoff show. Saturday. So I don't know if these times are correct. This would be the Sunday show at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Our Saturday show starts at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll get all the times right, and we'll get them out to you. But rest assured, maybe I have them wrong. But we will have 2 shows, Saturday and Sunday. Snake, I apologize if I threw you under the bus there. Did not mean to. I thought Saturday was starting early. We'll get it all right, and we'll get it out to you. Don't even worry about it. Let's bring in the stars of the show. You know them, you love them, and it's always a special treat when we got these 2 on the show at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, live from just south of London, England, he is the guru, Martin W. Green. Good afternoon, sir.
Good morning to you, Coach. In England, just south of London, Arsenal are top of the Premier League table, so all is well in the soccer world, and the Eagles are still going strong in the NFL playoffs, so all my teams are doing well. Happy.
We got a great storyline for a little bit of a strong team that's playing like they're getting stronger coming up in just a second. Now, he is our NBA aficionado, Mikey B. Mike Barner, good morning.
Good morning. Martin's an Eagles fan, and I'm a Giants fan. It's going to be a contentious show here, Coach. I don't know if I can talk to Martin right now.
I tell you what, that's going to be an absolute banger as well this week. Giants and Eagles, Cowboys and 49ers. It's going to be just amazing. I can't wait for all of it this weekend. But let's get into our storylines that could affect the betting lines today. And I got to tell you, I just mentioned the team that before the break, Martin, was absolutely destroying teams. They're playing strong. They seem like they're getting stronger. Start us off.
Yeah, they are still destroying teams, Coach. And of course, I am talking about Napoli, who are now priced at just -1,333 to win the Serie A title this season after they absolutely thrashed Juventus 5-1 in their last game. They're now 9 points clear of their closest rivals, AC Milan, as we approach the halfway stage of the season. They've scored more goals than any other team in Serie A this season. They also have a very strong defensive record, so they're surging with confidence, and I can understand why they're the clear favourites for the title. They haven't won Serie A since 1990, when the legendary Diego Maradona was leading the attack. So this would be a really, really big deal for the club. However, they must now turn their attentions to Coppa Italia, as they have a round of 16 clash with Cremonese today. They're the +330 second favourites, to win Coppa Italia. They're actually behind Inter Milan in the betting for this one. So I think that looks like an attractive set of odds, and we'll see if they can keep their winning run going. I'll be breaking that game down and a couple others a little later in the show.
I can't wait for that. I love watching Napoli play. Strong offense, great defense. They just go. All right, thank you, Martin W. Green. Now, in the NBA, I actually have a play tonight, Mikey, that involves a team in your storyline, because out here in Southern California, this damn Chiefs thing is going to be the death of me. Knocked it over last night, just did it again. So out here in Southern California, there's a team that some days they look great, other days they don't, and they've got 2 superstars that give them the opportunity to be good. But I ask you, Mike Warner, are they?
Yeah, I don't know if the Clippers are any good. They're hosting the 76ers tonight. They've lost 7 of their last 10 games. They are now 23-22. Now, that has them currently as a 6th seed in the Western Conference, but there are 7 teams behind them that are within 2.5 games in the loss column. One of those teams is the Thunder, which is pretty crazy. Like you said, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, they're 2 superstars. They're in and out of the lineups. They never play both games of a back-to-back set. Paul George is hurt right now. He's questionable for this game. I really don't have any faith in them being a team that makes a championship run. I would be more surprised if they made the finals than if they didn't even make the playoffs. It's tough to get much continuity here when most of your players can't play on consecutive days or miss extended stretches like their stars do.
When you see Kawhi Leonard in a New Balance commercial more than you see Kawhi Leonard on the actual court, that's an issue. That's an issue, right? It really is.
It's getting ugly right now.
Oh, man. But you know how we feel about the NBA. We got to keep at it. We keep winning, but, man, is it hard right now. It's hard. You don't know who's playing. All right, let's get into our board for the day. We got plenty of plays. Don't forget Early Edge in 5 today at 4 p.m. Eastern time. More best bets for the night in sports. One play from SportsLine. And if you're brand new to the brand and you're not a SportsLine member, I'm going to do you a solid right here, right now. Use a promo code EARLY. And I'll give you 30 days for free. You can get the rest of the NFL playoffs. You can get all of college basketball, conference season. You can get soccer from the Guru and Buckets and Branson. You can get it all for this many dollars. Then after that, you'll be playing with house money. It's all of $10 a month. So tonight, we're going to college basketball. The Utah State Aggies, they have been up and down a little bit, but tonight they're playing at home. They're laying 6 against UNLV, who has lost 2 straight games. So Utah State, 14-4. They're one of the better teams in college basketball in the West. We love them tonight. Let's lay the 6. All right, Mikey B, I can always count on you to find me a couple of players who maybe other people are not paying attention to or that are on a pretty good streak. You're up.
Yeah, I got one player who's not on a good streak and one who is, so this will be a little interesting night. First pick, I'm going to go to the Nets and Spurs game. I'm going to do Ben Simmons under 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That's minus 110 on DraftKings. He just doesn't shoot the ball. He has a 14.2% usage rate. He has scored 7 points or fewer in 6 straight games. With regards to this line, he has gone under it in 15 of his last 16 games. He was out Sunday with a back injury. The Nets are playing a bad team here in the Spurs. I would not be surprised if they even try and keep him to limited minutes. So we'll do Ben Simmons under 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And my second one might be my favorite one of the night, especially when you consider the odds. We're going to do Nikola Jokic to record a triple-double against the Trailblazers at plus 175 on DraftKings. He has a triple-double in 3 of the last 4 games. The one that he missed it by 1 assist. Now, he has 12 triple-doubles this season. It's important to note this game is being played in Denver, where he has 10 of those 12 triple-doubles. Now, he's played the Trailblazers 3 times this season. He didn't have a triple-double in any of the 3 games. However, one of them he missed by 2 rebounds. One he missed by 1 assist. And the other, he was limited to 27 minutes in a blowout. He had 9 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. I think this is the game where he finally gets over the threshold there and gets a triple-double against the Trailblazers, especially since both teams are healthy, so this should be a pretty competitive game.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question that tonight should not be a blowout. By the way, Ben Simmons, the other night, I had the Thunder plus 5, and yeah, we covered. But watching that whole game, when you play Ben Simmons, points, rebounds, and assists, you're essentially getting a bonus because he never shoots. Literally never shoots, does he? And the announcers pointed out, he will never look at the basket. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen by a player who actually has some skills.
Exactly.
Man, all up here. All right, Mikey B, thank you for those 2, bud. Really appreciate it. Now, I'm going to stay in the NBA tonight. I just told you I like the Clippers tonight and the Sixers. Now, the Sixers have turned into an over team, but they didn't have to travel. They played the Lakers a couple of nights ago, so they are fresh. The Clippers are fresh, and I think we're getting it all the way down to 223. We played the Lakers Sixers over a couple of nights ago, but it was up around 235. This is down at 223, a much better number at minus 110. We'll take the Sixers and the Clippers over 223. Guru, you and your crew, you have really started to lay the standard of excellence here at SportsLine. You and Buckets and Brand Sutton and everybody. So you have earned the right this morning to have the maestro spot. You're up, sir.
Oh, thank you very much, Coach. I am honoured, and I will start with the team that I was just talking about at the top of the show. That is Napoli. Manager Luciano Spalletti is likely to make several changes from the team that thumped Juventus 5-1. However, they do have a deep squad, so I think they should still be capable of beating Cremonese, who are bottom of Serie A after losing their last 4 games in a row. Cremonese were promoted to Serie A, the top division, in the summer, but their campaign has been disastrous thus far. 0 wins, 7 draws, and 11 defeats from 18 games. That makes them one of the worst teams in Europe right now, and it does not bode well for a trip to Naples to face the league leaders. So I was looking at maybe the handicap line, but I thought instead I would combine Napoli with West Bromwich Albion in the UK for a 2-team parlay. West Brom, often a Premier League team, but they currently ply their trade in the Championship, which is the division below the Premier League. They've won their last 4 league matches under new manager Carlos Corberán. That's propelled them up to 6th in the table, so they're in great form right now. However, they could only draw 3-3 with Chesterfield in the FA Cup on January the 7th. That was a shock result because Chesterfield are a non-league team. They play in the 5th tier of English soccer, so they're barely professional, the players there. West Brom are a reasonably big club. They were actually fortunate to escape that game with a draw, but the replay takes place at their home stadium, which is the Hawthorns, and I really think they should get the job done. So combining West Brom to beat a team from the 5th tier and Napoli to beat the team that are bottom of Serie A at -125 seems like a good way to go to me. I struggled to find many other games to bet on today. It's a bit of a quiet day in the soccer calendar, but I decided to go for a small little sprinkle on a team called Genk, who are the Belgian league leaders, Genk. They actually have 17 wins from 20 games so far this season, which is an exceptional pace to be setting. They're 7 points clear at the top of the table, and it's a pretty competitive league, the Belgian league, so they're doing really well to have 17 wins from 20 games. They have a tough match today. They're going on the road to play against the team called Westerlo, who were promoted to the top division last summer. Westerlo are enjoying a strong debut season in the top division. They're 7th in the table right now. However, these teams have already played each other twice this season. It finished 6-1 to Genk when they played in Genk in October, and then Genk went on the road and beat Westerlo 1-0 in November. So 2 wins out of 2 so far. They're plus money, plus 100 to go and make it 3 in a row today. They're the league leaders. They can't stop winning at the moment. I do think that looks really attractive. I'm not going huge on this one, but I do quite like a little sprinkle on Genk on the money line at plus 100.
Oh, and you and your boy Buckets, a little synergy. On Twitter this morning, he played Genk at team total over 1.5 goals, which would be nice for your bet as well. By the way, if those in the chat are wondering or watching at home, the parlay, if you're looking for it, is in FA Cup. It's not in the English Premier League or the Championship. It's all under England FA Cup for that parlay, Napoli and West Brom. Martin,
yeah, and the Napoli one is under Coppa Italia, so Italy, Coppa Italia, and England FA Cup. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Coach. You got my back there.
I always do. And with that being said, grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap, courtesy of the Snake Genk Moneyline plus 100. Then let's put a little Moneyline parlay. I love doing this lately on these big favorites. Hey, why do we risk all that juice when we can just put them together and just need 2 wins? Then Mikey B, 2 props tonight from the NBA. Ben Simmons, under 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Then Nikolai Jokic, triple-double, plus 175 at home. He is such a great player. He's playing for 3 straight MVPs. Then one play for me right now, may have another one on early edge in 5. Sixers, Clippers, over 223. And I am praying that the Clippers play at least one Paul George or Kawhi Leonard tonight. And Utah State, -6. That is our SportsLine play as well. So I threw Snake under the bus at the beginning of the show. I was incorrect. He was correct. I looked at start times. So one more time, Snake, if we can throw those up there this weekend, very special shows on Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Giants and the Eagles counting down to kickoff. Then Sunday, the games start earlier, and we're going to have a special show at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time leading up to what could be the best game of the entire divisional weekend. The Cowboys, who looked fantastic last night, taking on the 49ers, who are most people's pick to go all the way to the Super Bowl with Brock Purdy. It's going to be interesting to see how that game falls out. That being said, we're just getting started today. 2 more big shows, but there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, Love Ball, Mikey B, the Guru, the Snake on the ones and the twos. I'm the coach. Tell all of your friends this is the brand you need to come to. Be entertained, laugh a little bit, start your day off in a positive fashion, and we pay it forward always. It's not just about the picks at the early edge. Good luck.